The invasive species I chose for this project is an autotroph called the bull thistle, and its scientific name, like a lot of others, sounds like some kind of spell. Cesium vulgar! For this video, I'll be using berry bushes to represent the bull thistle in its first year, the rosette stage, with the small berry bush, its second year with the berry bush without berries, and its second year flower bud stage with the berry bush that has berries. The pictures I showed at the beginning were a bull thistle in the rosette stage. A second-year bull thistle can grow to be 3 to 6 feet tall, and the flowers in the flower bud stage are disc-shaped purple, and they bloom from July through August. You may or may not be asking, why did she choose to represent a thistle with berries? Need I say more? Bull thistle is found in every state in the U.S., and it's throughout the one I live in. Originally, it came from Europe, Western Asia, and Northwest Africa. An adaptation that makes this an invasive plant is that it can adapt to a variety of soils, which is an abiotic factor of an ecosystem. Vocab time! An abiotic factor is a non-living part of an ecosystem, and a biotic factor is a living part. An ecosystem would be a community of organisms which are the biotic factors, and the abiotic factors that make up the total environment. Back to it. Other advantages bull thistle have over native plants are that it spreads fast when it's been established, can grow in a pretty wide range of climates and other conditions, and livestock will not eat it. Although you can't really blame them. I mean, look at that. If I were sheep, I'd probably also leave that for the decomposers and detrivores. An animal that will eat it is the American goldfinch, an herbivore that likes the seeds. In the short time I had for research, that was the only herbivore or omnivore over here that I could find that ate it. Either it must taste pretty gross, or it could possibly be that those thorns might hurt to pass. The problem it's causing here is that it's taking the places of the native plants, and because of a lack of consumers, this happens pretty fast. The state doesn't have any control measures, but there are some counties that do. Overall, it's decreasing the biodiversity in my state's biomes, such as the coniferous forest, the deciduous forest, and the prairie grasslands. If you see one, you can remove it by hands that are wearing gloves, or by shovel. If you decide to remove it by hand, I would suggest you wear gloves, but it's your choice, not mine. If you find one that is in the flower bud stage, you should mow the plant before it goes to seed, so you don't spread it even more. The last thing I want to mention before the video ends is that the pictures of the bull thistle were taken at my house, so maybe keep an eye out for one in your own gardens, rock beds, and yards. I hope you all have a safe and fantastic rest of your day. Bye!